What are the top 3 most profitable categories to sell on Amazon? These 3 categories I've seen do the best and make the most money. The products do the best in these categories. Going back over the last 2 years, with everything that's happened with the pandemic, consumer shifting behavior onto online purchasing, here are the top 3 best categories I'd recommend you look for your product in. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. Those of you are my subscribers. My name is Brian Newton. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I release weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, and NFTs. If you enjoy that type of video, do me a favor right now. Head on down and press subscribe. I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to press subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. Also, give me a like on this video. It helps support my channel and bring you more helpful videos like this one. My job right here on the channel is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing and documenting my journey of how I went from a struggling, broke drug addict 8.5 years ago to being able to build and own, run multiple 6-figure online businesses. Let's jump into it. All right, guys. Well, I'm super excited to share with you the top 3 categories to sell on Amazon right now. So if I'm launching a new product right now, I'm looking for a new product to launch, which I do all the time. Here's the top 3 categories that I want to go over today. First, let's start off with being inside Black Box. So if you're starting out and looking for a product, product research, to put it most simply, is a 3-step process to find products and validate them. Step number 1, get the product idea. You can get the product idea. I'll show you today using Etsy, Pinterest, TikTok, Black Box. That's step 1, get the product idea. Then step 2, we want to go Amazon.com. We want to type in the main keyword or the name of that product and then run X-ray to take a look at all the sellers on page 1 selling that product. How are they doing? Are they making good sales and revenue and that kind of stuff? And then step number 3 is go ahead and look at the keywords to see if there's enough search volume on them. Go ahead and look at the past sales history. Are sales going up over the last year or going down? And total competition, those kind of things. These are the top categories I do want to go over in today's video. So the first category that I want to recommend is home and kitchen. This is going to be the first category I recommend for a lot of new sellers because there's such a wide range of products in home and kitchen. And a lot of the times they're not super complicated products, meaning, for example, like this wooden magazine rack. Let's go down here, like a wooden stand for an iPad or a book or a wooden basket. These are interesting products. I really like these because there's not a lot that can go wrong. There's not a bunch of moving pieces. I'm probably not going to get flooded with a ton of returns. I am okay with you selling electronic products, preferably none that plug into the wall, though, because if it's an electronic that plugs into a wall, you're going to face some restrictions, safety issues, safety restrictions from Amazon. But if it's like a USB rechargeable thing, that's going to have less restrictions on it and be okay. But you guys, you can see a product like this, a wooden rack, a wooden organizer. There's tons of suppliers on Alibaba as well. It's pretty easy to find a manufacturer who can make this product. It's easy to make changes to a product like this. Maybe I want to change the angle. I want to include a set of 2. I want to change the stain or the color to a more medium wood tone versus a light. These are really easy to do versus coming up with a new 3D model mock-up design or having to work with the supplier for weeks and weeks on making a custom design. There is a fine balance when you are, designing or thinking of which product you want to launch first. It is a balance you have to do of don't sell a product that's too saturated where there's already more than 3, 4, or 5 pages of that product over and over and over on Amazon. You want to avoid products like that because what's working the best right now is finding unique products with low competition, meaning when you go to open up the product on Amazon, for example, wooden magazine rack, right? That's what I found on Etsy, a wooden magazine rack. The first thing I look at is these total results. 3,000 is a lot. I like there to be 1,000 or less total results. And I'm only in home and kitchen. I need to change this to all departments. Now we can see there's probably going to be a lot more results. Yeah, there's 5,000 results. You can take about half this number, and that's roughly how many other sellers or products there are. So there's probably 2,000 other sellers I have to compete against. I like this to be 1,000 or less, first of all. So this is kind of already putting up some warning flags for me. 5,000 results is a lot. And then you can see here, guys, that even though you're selling a wooden magazine rack, you'd still have to compete against these wire ones for the main keywords. And you can see that the review counts are extremely high. 1,000, 500, 1,300, 7,000. It's going to be very hard for you to compete against this product in this category with the new product. Even if you make a super unique one, it's going to be hard. Also, I don't like the price point. It seems like most of these are selling for under $20, which I don't recommend selling products for less than $25. There's just no margins left after you pay for the cost of the product, DDP shipping, packaging, FBA fees, and PPC. Another issue with this product is the sales. The sales are not high enough for me here. I need 300 or more sales per month or more. I don't have that here. They're all making almost under 300 sales, under 100. And you can see here, seller, country, region, it's Amazon, 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 Amazon. That's one of Amazon's products and brands. I don't like to compete against this many Amazon. I like it to be mostly FBA. Right here, FBA. I like it mostly FBA, okay? So home and kitchen, though, is a really good category. I do like home and kitchen because Etsy, does cater to kind of home and kitchen products. And I would just go in here, guys, to start looking around, boho decor, electronic decor, minimalist, to start getting ideas on Etsy, because Etsy's a great place. Same thing with Pinterest to find home and kitchen products, and the same thing with TikTok. TikTok, you can go into TikTok, type in hashtag Amazon finds, and you can just go through here. Okay, here's a vertical can organizer for the fridge. It comes in 2 different pieces. I like that, possibly. Here is an inflatable mattress riser, it looks like. Let's keep going. Drawer organizers are going to be too competitive. There's too many drawer organizers on Amazon. But you would just go through here and watch these videos. Here's some under the cabinet lighting. These are all pretty much home and kitchen products. You would just next go into Amazon, type in this product, and then run X-ray to take a look at the numbers. So home and kitchen, I like the best. Number 2, guys, the best category is kitchen and dining. Kitchen and dining, because there are a lot of products as well on Etsy and TikTok, which is so good. I like to find products there. That's working the best right now. But also when it comes time to market your product off Amazon, to set up like your own Shopify store and start building that out, or to start partnering and using influencers to help promote your product. Home and kitchen and dining have some of the most amount of influencers, especially on TikTok, that are already creating content around home and kitchen products. There's a lot of lifestyle, blog type short form videos that are being made by content creators, lifestyle influencers who show like organizing, your home, decorating your home, cooking videos. There's so much of that types of content already on TikTok. So it'd be pretty easy for you to find an influencer who you can reach out to, send a free product, pay $250 or whatever they want, and then have them make a couple short form videos, and then they link in their bio your link to your listing. Okay, here's another example of a product. It was a silicone painting mat. That's interesting. I like that. As long as it's selling for over $25, there's not more than 3 pages of results. They're mostly making 300 or more sales per month. Revenue 5,000 or more. Majority of sellers on page 1, under 300 reviews. I do have this product research checklist that will go over all these different points that I'm kind of looking for. Also the product isn't patented. There's not trademark material. Is it restricted? These types of things will be on here, but that's kind of what I was showing you here with the price I'm looking for, the sales I'm looking for, the revenue I'm looking for, the review count, size and weight over here. These are heavy. They're all over 5 pounds. That's too much, but it is a good category. So home and kitchen and dining is the second best category that I like. And then finally, I like tools and home improvement. The reason I like tools and home improvement is, again, I'll go back. It's pretty easy to find ideas on Etsy and Pinterest and TikTok, but also there's been a big shift in trend over the last couple of years during the pandemic of DIY type home renovation projects that people are taking on. A lot of people like upgrading the light fixtures, the door hardware on their doors. They like upgrading their shower accessories and for shelving in the shower and stuff. They like upgrading their house, and there's been a big trend uptick in home renovations, upgrading your home office. So these are the top 3 categories that I would sincerely look for products in. I want to go over some of these other categories, why I don't recommend them, or do I? Appliances are too large. Arts and crafts, yes, but there is a lot of products in there like candle making kits. You don't want to sell candle making kits because there's too many pieces, number 1. Number 2, there's too many other sellers. It's just pages and pages and pages of kits. And then you see all these pieces in here. There's way too many pieces in here. And, for differentiation, how do I stand out with this product that hasn't already been done? They're including warmers, and they're including canisters and bags of stuff. There's nothing I can really come in there and improve. So that's an issue with that product. But you do get some okay products in arts, crafts, and sewing. That silicone painting mat would probably be in there, so that's interesting to look at. Automotive is restricted, hard to get approval in automotive. Baby is okay, but it's very competitive. But if you're interested and dedicated to building a baby brand and you want to launch, 3 products under baby over the next year, then, go for baby. Beauty and personal care, this is a good category, but you'd want to be dedicated to building like a skincare or cosmetic brand or a health and skincare brand, launching a minimum 3 products in there. CDs and books, too competitive. Camera and photo products, a lot of competitors and Chinese sellers. Cell phones and accessories, no. Some cell phone accessories are okay, guys. So if you do want to go in there and look, it's okay, but just be careful with, you can't say Apple, can't say Samsung in your listing, that kind of stuff. A lot of trademark protected items, IP rights. Clothing, shoes, and jewelry, absolutely not. Way too many sizes and colors and SKUs. Inventory you have to buy. Collectibles, no. Computers and accessories, sometimes, you can find some interesting there, but there's a lot of sellers. Electronics, I'm all right with you doing some electronic products. Again, just nothing that plugs into the wall. Preferably, it's USB rechargeable. Handmade products is very small. So unless you're an artisan or hand making products, you don't want to go in there because sales volume is lower. But if your hand making products or low batch products, absolutely. Health and household can be okay, guys, but you do get a lot of like toilet paper or paper towels, cleaning products in there. Industrial and scientific is okay to look in. Movies and TVs, no. Musical instruments, too large. Office products, this is all right, but you do get a lot of Amazon as the seller in there. Patio, lawn, and garden, I do like this one a lot. I have some very successful products I've launched in patio, lawn, and garden that do well. You just have to watch out for that the product sells year-round, that it doesn't just sell in spring and summer. And how you'll check that is you can open up any product listing that has been selling for a while. Let's go ahead and look at their 30-day sales graph, which loads right here. Let's click all time. You can see when they launched this product was September 13th of 2021. Sales have been pretty flat, 1 a day, 2 a day. That's it. They have a little bit of peak going right here. They may have lowered their price, been running a lightning deal, or maybe it's just going for Q4. But you can see here it's not selling well. So you'd want to see consistent sales going up, over the last year. So that's what you look for there. And not seasonal. Seasonal means it only sells in spring and summer, but then drops off. The BSR goes way up. The sales go way down during the off season, right? So that's an issue there, and you have to order a lot of inventory to prepare for the on season. Pet supplies, very competitive. Software, no, because of IP rights. Sports and outdoors can be pretty good, guys. There are some good products in there. Watch out for seasonal items. And at-home fitness products, I'm not huge on. There's just a lot of competition for yoga mats and backpacks and gym gear, that kind of stuff. Resistance bands, a lot of other sellers in competition. Toys and games is all right, but very competitive. And video games, I'm going to pass on. But guys, those are the top 3 categories for looking for profitable products. Let me know if you have any questions about these 3 categories down below, and make sure to download my product research checklist, which will go over those points that I mentioned in this video of what I like the product to meet. And make sure to check out some of my other videos on my channel where I go over the next steps of product research, such as keyword research, competitor analysis, and reaching out to suppliers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video.